show, but to perform here in San Antonio, oh my God, everyone loved the show. Truly loved you being on stage. I mean, how did that make you feel when you were here?
It's amazing being here, just traveling anywhere. I've been to about half of the United States and I've been to 22 countries now.
Oh, wow.
So I've really gotten to experience and understand a lot of the world that I never ever thought I was going to be able to see or never even really knew existed, really,
Yeah.
Before I went to Europe, I only probably could name like 3 countries over there, and now I've been to.
And now that you've seen that, you've really seen that there's a whole different world out there.
Yeah. So I just feel so grateful when I get to travel. I just feel really blessed, and I also feel very powerful, and grateful, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of that, I think you were planning a European tour right before COVID hit. How did that, affect everything you had planned? And how were you able to transition from that to everything that you've done in the past year?
So nowadays I tour about a third of the year, possibly even more than that. I'm gone so much on tour. So when COVID hit, I had to cancel 2 European tours and also 1 American tour and also just 8 solo shows. So that sucked.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. And that's a lot of income, and that was just all I had booked as a van. That wasn't even the whole year. That was just a little, this spring and a little bit of summer, and so when COVID hit, obviously everything was canceled, and also the first week or two, my online store, also the sales had halted basically completely because everyone was panicked, everyone was freaking out. So those are my 2 main sources of income, my merchandise and my touring. They were both snatched up from me, So for a couple weeks into the pandemic, I was really stressed out, and I felt very challenged, and I felt also discouraged as well, But after a couple weeks, I just realized that shit was gonna stay like that for a long time.
Yeah.
So when they said, 2 weeks to slow the spread, I thought to myself, I don't know about this 2 weeks to slow the spread. This does not sound real. I think this is going to go for a long time. That's just what I think. And now it's a year later. And I'm glad I listened to my gut because everybody was saying different things. Oh, no, it's going to be 2 months. Oh, no, it's going to be right now. Oh, they're going to, the vaccine, all of this and that. And I just went with my gut because I have my own perception of the world. And so I basically told myself it's going to stay like this. So I have to adapt. So I just figured out what to do. I just got to work more on my Satori mob, on my merchandise, and I have made significantly more money than I ever have made just on my merchandising alone last year. Last year was by far the most financially successful that I've been on my online store, and so being home from tour has really given me time to focus on that, and now I am doing different things with it. I also have been making a lot of different cool stuff that I didn't used to make before. I just used to make shirts and hats and sweats, and now I'm getting into doing accessories like purses and keychains and stickers. I'm working on shoes. I have just been able to go full force into that, and then so that actually started making a lot of money because after people stopped panicking, the stimulus checks hit, and then it was the tax return season.
Right, people got more stable financially, and they were able to go out and buy again.
Yeah, and they were bored at home, so they're just on scrolling looking what to purchase, and I guess my stuff looks really dope because we sold a lot of stuff, and this year's doing really well too. And then also a few months into the pandemic, I decided to make an OnlyFans, and so that's going really well too. I didn't make that because I needed the money. I just made it because I wanted to make more money.
And that's good. And I've seen people on, I've seen you go back and forth on Instagram Some people don't like the idea of you doing it.
Yeah.
Some people don't care. My family thinks it's absolutely wonderful. Tirza thinks you're the bomb for doing it. She can't wait to, get her subscription going. And I think it's wonderful. You should do that. You're young, you're gorgeous, you're so talented. And why not express yourself in every way possible, especially right now?
Yeah. I feel
This
like
is the time.
Yeah, it's a very pivotal point as far as sexuality and as far as what women are quote unquote allowed to do.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying that either way is better than the other way. I'm just saying that now women have a lot more liberty to do what they want with their bodies, and I encourage people to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Whether that's stay completely clothed on the internet, or if you want to do porn. I really don't care. I'm all for people doing what they want to do. As long as you can sleep at night, and as long as the people around you are solid, that's all I could ask for, Yeah.
Absolutely. And I love the Satori Mob website. I just have to say,
Oh yeah.
the items are wonderful. I was so miffed when that tie-dye hoodie for $100 when that sold, because right when I was going back to buy it for Tirza, it was gone. I'm like, oh damn, she better get another one in soon.
I know. I'm gonna make more of those. Not that exact kind, but I'm gonna make more tie-dyes in that style.
I love that.
Everything's on there is like quality.
Thank
We
you.
can
Yeah,
vouch for
quality.
that.
Yeah,
Thank
like
you.
we've gotten a mask, the coffee cup, which is absolutely fantastic. She loves it.
Cool.
I bought a mystery box, and that was bomb. That was so great. Very happy with everything, and I can't wait to buy more. That tracksuit. I'm saying, when I said I want that thing in a 3X, I want that thing in a 3X.
Oh my God.
Whoever I will pay whatever. Ask them to do that in maybe a 2X for me. But
I'll try.
man. But
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I love how you guys stay on top of the website constantly, and you're
Thank you.
putting up new merch all the time.
All the time.
And I love the fact that when I checked out, I immediately got an email that said, thank you so much for purchasing. Here's a 15% off coupon. Buy more. And I did.
Yes.
So that's like, if you go to the Satori Mob website, just know that you're not just making a purchase. You're getting taken care of in the process as somebody who cares about you buying her merch.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Over the past few months, people have really been saying that, we've been putting a lot more into the packaging and the whole presentation of the packages being delivered. So when I hear that feedback, it makes me feel really good. Me and my team work really hard on making all that stuff look really good. So I'm happy. I'm happy you liked it.
You can definitely tell.
Thank you.
can
Thank you
definitely
so
tell.
much.
Yeah,
because I used to just mail a shirt in an envelope. Like that
And
was
now-
it.
Oh,
And now it's
man.
like the shirt in the package with the size sticker, and then wrapped in tissue paper, and then with
Yep.
the sticker packs, and then with the gold package, and the
Yep.
like the
And
list
I
goes
got
on.
mine. It's floating around here. I got mine right here, and Rev's gonna autograph a couple of things for me. Thank you.
Definitely.
And yeah, the packaging is amazing. Like, everything shows that you care.
yes.
Thank you.
And
I
that's
do.
your whole point with like the music, is like telling people that you care,
Yeah.
and you do it. And it's so nice to have an artist like you out there.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Explain your trip to Mexico, because
Yeah.
you put in a lot of work down there with some other artists.
Yeah.
I've been seeing stuff drop left and right. Explain that.
Yeah, the music trip.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was there recently again for my birthday, and
Oh, there you go.
I don't know what happens when I go to Mexico. I mean, it's
Oh
not
no,
just
you had a
Mexico.
good time.
Yeah, it's just like wherever I go, it just turns into this crazy trip, and we end up doing so much stuff and working so much, and I guess that's why I get to keep doing what I'm doing, because I just make the most out of every opportunity. And I went to Mexico for my homegirl's birthday. Shout out to Mr. B, baby. It was her birthday, so we went to Rosarito. And then next thing you know, I was in Rosarito, and my homie Turek Ham, he had sent me a message. And he's a rapper from Alzada, from Guadalajara. I mean, no, he's from Puebla, but he lives in Guadalajara. and we had been talking about collaborating on a song, and then when he saw that I was in Mexico, he said, hey, my label wants to fly you to Guadalajara to make the song that we never made and the music video. And actually, we were going to make 2 songs and videos, one for my channel, one for your channel. And I said, hell yeah, I want to go to fucking Guadalajara.
Hell yeah.
And so they flew me and my homegirl out. And then when I was there, I just basically made friends with all their artists, and then we ended up making 7 songs and 7 music videos in 9 days or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You barely got any sleep.
I barely got any sleep.
And we have more music for rotation now.
Yes,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And so now all the songs are dropping, and they're all doing very well. And I'm really grateful to be breaking into that market, because I've always had an audience over there, but it was significantly smaller than what it's now becoming. And I want to give a big shout out to Alsala Records. They have shown me so much love. When I was out there, they took care of everything. Like, they treated me like a queen, and I plan to do the same for them when they come to LA. But yeah, I still have a few more videos dropping from over there.
Dang,
yeah.
no.
We did so much.
Yeah. So what can we expect from you within the next year? I know you're going to be definitely busy.
Yeah. So I'm going to drop my album pretty soon. It's almost done. I'm finishing it this month. Actually, no, I'm sorry, next month, because it starts the next month tomorrow in May. I have been working on this album it's kind of complicated, and it's always funny when people ask me, how long have you been working on this project? Because I am so weird, and I always release songs that are, like, so old. Like, for example, on this album, there's some songs on there that are 6 years old.
Oh, wow.
And nobody knows they're 6 years old, but when I show people them, they say, oh my god, this is so cool, when did you make this? And I say, oh, it's actually 6 years old. What? It doesn't even sound old, it sounds so good. You know, there's a lot there, but there are some older songs on there that I never released, and that I was just waiting for the perfect opportunity to release them. Yeah. So my new album, it's gonna drop in this summer. I told myself I've been really working on it for, I don't know, it has not been that long, honestly, maybe like 6 to 8 months. During the pandemic, I became a studio rat. I was recording so much music because, you know, when I go on tour, everything gets put on hold. You know, it's impossible to do anything out there. I would say, oh, I'm gonna make a song and I'm out there, I'm gonna make an album. No, it never happens. When I'm on tour, there's barely any time to sleep. You know, let alone make music. And so my music always gets put on the back burner when I go on tour. But so this is been giving me a lot of time to record, and I'm so nitpicky with everything I do. A lot of people don't like working with me because I'm so nitpicky. Like, I'm like, oh, put 2 more kicks right there on the beat. And then they're like, oh, why you already changed that part 4 times? And I'm like, okay, just do it. And then they put the 2 kicks, and I'm like, okay, no, put it back how it was. It's okay, you know. And the same thing with the clothing designs and with everything I do. I'm so nitpicky. I'm very involved in everything I do. You know, I'm the creative director of everything that I put out, every single thing. So, you know, I just get really into detail, but point being, I have been nitpicking this album. It's been done. It's been recorded already for a couple months already, and I'm just going in the studio. I'm changing the kicks and changing the pitch of the voice and putting an effect here and blah, blah, blah. You know, I'm driving Loud and crazy. Oh my god, poor Loud, he puts up with so much shit from me.
I was about to ask that.
Yeah, he's like, Jordan, nobody's gonna notice. I'm like, yes, I was like, I don't care if they notice. I'm gonna notice, you know. And then he just gets so mad, but I know. I just decided the other day, I was like, you know what? I need to finish this album. So I told myself, however it sounds on May 31st, that's how the album's gonna sound. So this month is my month. I'm canceling everything, and I'm just gonna do my album. I have to finish it. Yeah. So my album's coming out this summer. Okay. It's called Sometimes I Like to Sing, and I'm gonna have a lot of singing on it.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I definitely have rapping on it, and it's definitely, I hear like the rap flavor, but it's gonna be a lot more singing than I've ever done. So I'm just making like a skirt with my music right now. You know. Yeah.
Are you already planning the tour for this album?
Absolutely not. Unfortunately, only because of the climate of the whole COVID thing. You know, I'm hopefully gonna do a tour, but I don't really know. We'll see what happens. You know, I'm not. I definitely don't have any solid plans, unfortunately, for that. Yeah, and honestly, this last year of the whole COVID, I almost feel bad saying this because I know a lot of people have lost like family members, you know, and that really sucks. But for myself, I had a really life-changing year in a positive way. Like I said, I'm making significantly more money than I've ever made on my online store, and I have my OnlyFans and also my streams. Since I have been dropping a lot of music, my streams are going up. Everything's going up. All the numbers in my life are going up, 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 up. So I don't even know if I'm gonna ever go back to touring the way I was now that I don't really need it. I'm not really financially dependent on it anymore. Maybe I'll just do like, I don't know, 1 or 2 tours a year, one in the United States, one in Europe, or probably two for each thing, you know. But I just don't want to put my body through that anymore. Now that I figured out how to make more money being home, it's really, really hard on the body to do what I do on the road, and people don't even think about that. You know, I come up to the show, we haven't even slept. Came straight from the airport to sound check. I was in Germany yesterday. Today we're in Czech Republic. You know, and then I gotta, you know, we barely have time to eat. I have to go back to the hotel room. Can't even take a nap. Gotta put on my makeup and my hair and all that shit. And then go perform for an hour. And then everything just takes so much longer than you always think it's going to. But point being that the fans don't know that we're exhausted, we're dehydrated, we're starving, we're tired, you know, it's a lot of work being on the road, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna go back to doing that, to be honest with you. But I will tour, but not how it was.
Yeah, and I don't blame you, and this is a good lesson to all artists out there, especially the young independent artists. Have your merch together. Have your merch together. Have a website together where your potential fans can go and purchase part of you, because that's what they're doing. When a fan comes to your website to buy your product, they're purchasing a part of you. And what you've done is amazing. You figured it out. You figured it out, and I'm so proud of you for that as an independent artist, as far as you've gotten, and everything that you've learned, all the different things that you've tried, and like you've got your ducks in a row leading to the big word success. It's absolutely amazing.
Thank you so much.
And I'm so glad we get to have you in again before you become a really, really big star and we can't say hi anymore. I know it'll never be like that though, because you are so grounded. And I think that's what your fans love about you so much, that no matter what, you are grounded.
Thank you.
And that speaks to your roots.
I appreciate that.
True words.
Yeah, it speaks to my roots, and you know what? I'm lucky because I know a lot of people, like a lot of like famous people have just a lot of fake people around them and people that they just met. You know, I work closely with my family and my friends, and believe me, they are not shy to tell me that. What do you mean? What are you talking about? You don't talk to me like that, or I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, they keep me real humble, and I appreciate that. I love them for that. Yeah,
I love that. I love when you speak on the relationship between you and Loudon and how you guys are like that.
I know.
And that it's so cool, and it shows in the music. You guys work so hard and you nitpick through stuff and you make the music sound amazing. Will he come with you next time to San Antonio? Like when you go on tour, I would love to have, wouldn't you, Cree? Love to have Loudon out here in San Antonio.
For real,
oh my God.
He hasn't been out here.
I'll ask him if he wants to come. You know?
Dude, that'd be so awesome.
Yeah,
we would pay extra for Loudon.
All right, I'm telling you that. I'm telling the people wanting to come.
So before we wrap up everything, how can people stay in contact with you and stay following you and everything that you have going on?
Yeah, definitely. My name is Reverie, and my music is available wherever you listen to music: Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, SoundCloud. I have a YouTube channel. Just look up Reverie. All my social media handles are Reverie Love. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, OnlyFans. Man, there's so many now. I can't even remember. Like, which one am I forgetting? I think I got the most important ones. But Reverie Love on everything. You could just Google me. And my website is reverielove.com or satorimob.com.
Yes.
Awesome. Welcome back to San Antonio.
Thank you.
We truly appreciate you, and we can't wait for you to return.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, indeed. Hey, y'all, stay tuned. We got more coming up. This is the Urban Suite, KSYM 90.1 FM.